toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Liberty Flames, taking on another team from the map, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Liberty's offense will have the football first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big play.
There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Flames, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough for the first. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Mason. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the running game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Yeah, and 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute and put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Eastern Michigan going fast. Give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on third down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but
no more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, better look out. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Eagles are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Grab behind the line. It's Bolden. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Up-tempo for the offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Oh, they're after him! And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Just drives it between the uprights. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Mason. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Using the quick game. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Flames kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Looking to pass. It's Bryant. Moves around to clear up the vision. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Flames back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to... into a score.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give out of the gun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a move. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Eastern Michigan going fast.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Bringing the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Bolden. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Turning it on. He'll work his way down to the 28. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Singleton. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Escape it. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Unleashes it on the run. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. He's in open space downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Flames really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Bryant. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 10 over Indiana. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Off the boot, looking for his man. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grab over the middle. It's Bolden. And defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilkins. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hope. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Going for it all. Touchdown, Eagles! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Great job of execution of the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Motion from the back. Oh, he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Bryant. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a move to get room. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first...
He's going for a big play downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Tight end now in motion. It's complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just keep slinging it. And that's not the way they threw it up. It's incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And here's the return. Boom. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
They've got the screen set up. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bryant. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to him. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Flames are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Handoff to the single running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. To the air, it's Bryant. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty. They take the lead with the 6. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
To the air, it's Singleton. Got his man. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here comes the hurry up. The give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. The play action fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Flames come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Bryant. They're setting up the screen. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And that is the final play of the quarter. And guys, Liberty has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Give to the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got it on the outside. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way.
Oh, he's got some space. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down. Fresh set coming up. You've got to do something to stop this bleeding.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice game.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking to throw at Singleton. Here's the pressure. And the defense, Abe got him at the 27. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Pressure coming. And to get rid of it quickly. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get it first to keep the drive alive. QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
The Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To throw, it's Singleton. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. On the move at the 30.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run up. Turning it on! Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Sends it downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Mano-y-mano, man. One-on-one go ball. Who's going to make a play? The defender steps up to the occasion, knocks that one away for an incompletion.
So now it's second and long. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball.
There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. He's got it. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. With the clock running, this should be the final play. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week.